Hey guys, happy Monday. We are back with another video, and it is another requested video in DD8. We're going to be jumping in here today doing the global hero section. Hope you guys caught the city villain section video that I released a couple days ago. If you have not, make sure you check that out if you are needing some help getting through that section. Today we're going to be jumping into global hero and knocking out those two nodes, which I believe are nodes 7 and 8. So without further ado, let's jump in and get busy. All right, so we are going to, let's see. Yes, it is nodes 7 and 8. All right, so we're going to kind of discuss a couple things here at the beginning. All right, you do have Songbird available. You do have essentially the entire Immortal X-Men team. You also have the entire Liberty team available on this section. However, I will tell you that I have done testing with all of those teams, multiple different options with those teams, and this team right here is by far your easiest and best solution to get through this section, which is essentially going to be a 3-piece Illuminati with Ancient One and Emma. So let's jump in here and check it out. Now, you can get through it with Liberty. I think whenever I tried it, I ended up, I used them the whole way through the last time I was going through this. And I believe I had to refresh about 5 times between both of the nodes with Liberty. So if that is the team you want to use, you certainly can. You will either just have to core refresh to get through it, or you'll have to wait until the daily resets to get through it. So if you're not in a big hurry, that team will definitely work. All right, so we're going to get in here. We are going to go after Titania right out of the gate. We definitely want to get an ability block on her so she does not put one on us. Now we're going to start focusing in on getting rid of the Sentinels. And this node has a lot of them. So we're going to go ahead and use his special, get a stun, get some damage out there to the other toons surrounding Sentinel. All right, now we're going to go over here and get an ability block on this Sentinel so that we don't have either one of them doing any type of summoning anytime soon. So we're going to go ahead and get out there. And now we're going to have retaliates on our whole team, which is definitely going to be beneficial here. All right, so we definitely want to focus in on the Sentinels. We want to try to avoid the Pandas if at all possible, because if we drop them below 50%, that Panda is going to taunt, which is going to make this a little more difficult for us. All right, now we want to go ahead and stun Kang. We don't want him doing any Kang stuff. Okay. All right, and we did push Panda with Hank's passive. So now we're going to be stuck in a position where we're going to have to get rid of the Panda. We're going to go ahead and basic here. We didn't lose Hank, by the way. He's back here chilling behind him. All right, let's go ahead and use her basic there. Now we're going to use her ult. All right, very good. We got rid of... That's so funny when he does that. All right, we got rid of Panda's taunt, and now we've got another taunt out there. Okay. So we're definitely going to want to work on getting rid of these Sentinels as quickly as possible. All right. And he's got a taunt again. We're going to go ahead and go all in and try to get rid of this Panda. before he starts causing us a lot of trouble. All right. Let's go ahead and get some retaliates on our team again. And we need to focus in on this Sentinel and try to get rid of him before he takes a turn. Hopefully we'll grab an assist here and get rid of him. All right, very good. Okay, we didn't have to worry about any stuns. We do have immunity on pretty much everyone. All right. We forgot about Kang back in the corner. Sometimes that can happen when you start focusing in on all these Sentinels. So don't lose sight of Kang. You definitely want to get rid of him before he starts going crazy. Okay, and now we've got, let's see. Let's go ahead and focus in on Omega Sentinel. We want to avoid her pings as much as possible, so stunning her any chance you get is perfect. We're going to go ahead and ability block this Sentinel. Okay. Let's go ahead and basic here. We should be able to get rid of him and Omega Sentinel before they cause us any problems. Let's see. We've got 21 left. We've already got ability block there. We've got stun there. We're going to go ahead and just use her basic here and stick on Sentinel. Okay, let's go ahead and get Safeguard back up. Very good. All right, we got rid of him. That's perfect. Now we're going to focus on Omega Sentinel and get rid of her. Okay, let's basic there. She's gone. And of course she came back because why wouldn't she? I think like 80% of the time when I kill an Omega Sentinel, she revives. I'm pretty sure it's got to be 80% of the time. Especially if it's in Crucible. Alright, let's go ahead and basic here. Save our abilities. Okay, now of course we've got more Sentinels. Alright, let's go ahead and focus on the Sentinel for now. Alright, we're going to go ahead and use her special. We want to get Retaliate back up because there's a high probability their side's going to start taking turns. Alright, we want to ability block Gore for sure. Alright, and now we're going to go ahead and focus back on Sentinel. You want to get rid of him as quickly as possible. Okay, we're going to ability block him. Okay. These retaliates are going to kill quite a few of their tunes. Okay. Hopefully we don't get any stuns. We did on Hank. We can live through that. Oh, we also got a stun on Emma. That's not great. But let's go ahead and use her ult here. We need to spread some damage over to Kang. All right, very good. We want to ability block Omega stun Omega Sentinel. All right, we're going to focus right here on Kang with her ult. All right, I was hoping to avoid Gore's ultimate, but with having two of our peeps stunned, it was pretty inevitable that he was going to end up getting a turn. All right, we're going to go ahead and use her special again. That will get us retaliate. We're going to focus on getting rid of gore. And we're pretty much going to use basics from here on out, because we need to save our abilities for the next node. We definitely want to get rid of Titania because she has the capability to do ability block. And this is kind of one of those instances where you don't really mind if Panda ends up reviving, because you'd really like the capability to take a few more turns. But he didn't. So, all right, we're going to be moving on. This is the only team I've found that will one-shot that node. So, if your intention is to get through this as efficiently as possible, this is absolutely going to be the team that you're wanting to bring in. No doubt about it. They are by far the most efficient team that you can use. All right, let's move on to the second global hero node. You know, I can't remember if I got through this with a one-shot or not. But if not, we'll go ahead and core. Because I want you to see firsthand what it takes to get through here with this team. All right, we're going to go ahead and ability block Kang real quick. We're going to go ahead and get Safeguard up because they're going to be taking a bunch of turns with the Gores here. Let's go ahead and ability block or stun this one. Somehow we ability blocked Kang, he kicked it, and then did his ultimate. I'll never know how that happened. All right, we are going to get an ability block here on Gore. All right, let's go ahead and get some retaliates on our squad. And, of course, it wouldn't be the same if we did not have some sentinels over here causing all sorts of problems. All right. Let's go ahead and drop a tank, because why would you not? All right, we need to definitely stun Icarus before he ruins our day. And we're going to go ahead and get rid of him now, because he will cause serious issues. Okay, we're going to go ahead and use her ult. See if we can get rid of Gore, or at least close. All right, very good. And let's go ahead and get in here. We'll hit all of them with her ult and put tons of bleeds out there. All right. Okay, there's one sentinel. I would really like it if the next wave does not drop until we kill all three of these. It will give us the capability to build our energy back up. Okay. Very good. This is working out perfectly. All right, we're going to try to get rid of Cersei. All right, very good. That definitely hinders Icarus's capability to destroy us. So there we go. We've got, we're going to go ahead and basic here. We've got Retaliate back on our side, which is great. Let's go ahead and get Safeguard back up. Get rid of Dockin so he can't speed up Old Man Logan. And now we're going to immediately go after Old Man Logan. Okay, we're going to keep going after Old Man Logan. Okay, here we go. We're going to continue to go after Old Man Logan. We got rid of one of his lives. Okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of his next life. And this will probably do it. Perfect. Killed by his own son. It's pitiful. All right, let's go ahead and get all of our retaliates back up. Let's get rid of Dockin. Perfect. We'll use these Sentinels to get our ability energy built back up before the next wave drops. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and basic here on Kang. All right, there goes Kang. That's perfect. All right, very good. We should get the capability to build all of our energy back up for the final wave that's going to drop. So we're just going to basic here. And then let's go ahead and get our safeguard back up. Gore can cause problems. And he does aggravate the fire out of me sometimes. So we're going to just go ahead and get rid of him real quick. All right. He's gone, and I'm going to say for the fun of it, we're just going to put it on auto from here. All right. So we're going to let these guys destroy Icarus and Cersei real quick. And then there you go. So this is absolutely the team to use in order to get through these nodes with a one-shot. Again, let's jump in here real quick and go over a couple of the other... well, no, we're going to be past this, so we're not going to have the capability to check them out. But we're going to jump into the global villain section real quick to give you a preview. We are going to be making a video on this too in the next couple days. We do have a couple different options in here with Cabal. We have, of course, Orcus. So I'm going to do some testing on this again this evening. And I'll probably release the video either tomorrow night or on Wednesday But I'm going to get a feel for what the best team to use in here is, because it's been a little while since I've done this, and then I'll be getting that video out to you guys in the near future. So guys, I hope you got some value from this one. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, obviously let me know in the comments. If you got some value out of this, make sure you hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell so you don't miss a video every time I release one. If you think your friends or alliance mates can get some value from this video, make sure you share it with them. And until the next video, guys, stay positive and enjoy the game.